Today we're tackling a habit that affects almost every modern wallet and daily routine: how to break free from consumerist patterns in an era designed to keep us buying. I'll show you why we overspend, how modern design and dopamine drive our impulses, and practical tools you can use that work with life, not against it. No guilt. No extreme rules. Just steady strategies you can rely on. We live in an attention system that's engineered to pull us towards spending. Think about it: notifications popping up, targeted ads that seem to know exactly what you were thinking, limited time drops that create urgency, and one-click purchasing that makes it almost effortless to buy. All of these shorten the gap between desire and action. And the shorter that gap is, the more likely we are to click buy now. Anticipation triggers the brain's reward system. That chemical reaction, dopamine, lights up when we expect something pleasurable. It's not even about the purchase itself, it's about the anticipation of the purchase. And the design of apps, websites, and advertising is perfectly crafted to feed that anticipation. It makes sense when you think about it. A clear reward right now is much easier for the brain to value than a vague reward months from now. Would you rather have $20 today or $40 6 months from now? Most people pick the smaller, sooner option, even though logically the later option is better. This mental tilt toward the immediate is what behavioral economists call present bias. It explains why we choose a small pleasure today over a bigger, quieter benefit tomorrow. The good news is that because it's a tendency, it can be reshaped. With small, structured practices, you can train your brain to slow down, pause, and make choices that align with your long-term goals. Now, impulse spending doesn't always feel serious in the moment. A small cart here, a subscription there, they feel tiny. But those tiny leaks can quietly drain your future. Over weeks and months, they pile up and slow down big life goals like buying a car, saving for a home, or building financial freedom. Every dollar you spend now could be a dollar that grows in a savings account, compounds in an investment, or provides a cushion in an emergency. Economists call this the opportunity cost, the value of what you give up when you spend on one thing instead of saving or investing it. And then there's the psychological cost. Living month to month, always feeling like you're behind, or being blindsided by an unexpected bill creates stress and anxiety. And stress makes it harder to make rational, forward-looking choices, which in turn feeds the very same impulse loop. So let's break the cycle. Let's go through 10 practical strategies that will help you rethink spending and take back control. Strategy 1: make goals vivid. Don't just save toward an abstract number. Instead of save $500, imagine the story of what that $500 will give you: a repaired car that gets you to work, a course that boosts your skills, or the peace of mind of not panicking over a surprise bill. The more vivid the goal, the more your brain values it. Visualization makes the future feel real. Take a minute to close your eyes and imagine a purchase you won't need to make if you save, maybe skipping a brand new pair of shoes so you can afford that weekend trip with friends. Write it on a sticky note and put it somewhere you see daily. This small act creates a stronger connection between today's choices and tomorrow's rewards. Strategy 2: the cooling OFF rule. This one is simple but powerful. Add a delay between wanting and buying. For small items, wait 24 hours. For bigger ones, wait 72 hours or even a week. You'll be amazed how many desires simply fade away when you wait. That must-have product suddenly doesn't feel so urgent. Sometimes you'll even discover a cheaper or better alternative. It's like putting your brain on pause mode. That small pause opens space for your rational side to step in. Strategy 3: design for friction. Technology is designed to make buying frictionless. Our job is to add friction back. Remove saved credit cards from websites. Turn off one-click checkout. Hide shopping apps in a folder you rarely touch. These small barriers force you to pause before spending. That pause might be just long enough to rethink the purchase. Strategy 4: automate the good stuff. Impulse happens when money is just sitting in your account. So move it before you can spend it. Set up automatic transfers into savings or investments. Even small amounts, $5 or $10, grow over time. Automation is powerful because it doesn't rely on willpower. It happens in the background, steadily building your future while you focus on life. Strategy 5: budget for joy. A big mistake people make is trying to cut out all fun. That usually backfires. Instead, create a joy fund, a small allowance just for guilt-free pleasures. Maybe it's coffee with a friend, a small streaming subscription, or a fun experience once a month. When fun is planned, you don't feel deprived, and you're far less likely to overspend impulsively. Strategy 6. Track triggers, not just transactions. Budget apps are great, but don't just track where the money went. Track why it went there. Note your mood, the time of day, and what triggered the purchase. You might find you spend most when you're bored at night, stressed at work, or scrolling through social media. Once you see the pattern, you can interrupt it with healthier responses. Strategy 7. Reframe the purchase. Before you buy, ask 2 questions. Will this improve my life 3 months from now? Am I buying the idea of the product, or the actual benefit it gives me? We often buy into the fantasy, the sneakers that make us feel stylish, the gadget that promises to save time. But in reality, they often don't deliver on that fantasy. This simple reflection saves money and regret. Strategy 8. PRE commitments and accountability. Make promises that are hard to break. Tell a friend your savings goal. Post your progress online. Use an accountability app. We're social creatures. When other people know our goals, we're more likely to follow through. You can also pre-commit by locking money into a savings account or setting up milestones with visible progress bars. Strategy 9. Use technology wisely. Technology can tempt, but it can also protect. Install ad blockers. Use apps that hide prices or limit time on shopping sites. On the flip side, use savings apps that round up spare change into investments or show visual progress toward your goals. Think of technology as a tool. Either it drives you to spend more, or it helps you save more. The choice is how you set it up. Strategy 10. Celebrate minimally, meaningfully. When you hit a savings target, don't skip celebrating, but celebrate in a way that aligns with your values. One meaningful dinner, a day trip, or a shared experience often brings more lasting happiness than buying another object that collects dust. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about choosing joy with intention. FOMO-free pyramid. Imagine your spending as a pyramid. At the base are essentials: housing, food, health. Above that is stability, emergency savings, debt reduction, and basic investments. The third layer is daily joys that keep you energized. Then come aspirational spends like a trip or a course. At the very top are trend items and impulse treats. Here's a simple exercise. Draw 5 layers, write 1 example in each, and keep it visible. Before you buy something, ask, which level is this? If it's at the top and the base isn't covered, you'll think twice. Social media and mental health. Social media can fuel impulse spending like nothing else. Every scroll shows highlight reels, new outfits, unboxings, vacations. It creates the illusion that everyone is upgrading except you. That pressure pushes people into buying just to feel caught up. The solution: mute accounts that make you feel less than. Turn off shopping tabs. Limit app time. Replace scrolling with low-cost, high-value activities like a walk, a call with a friend, or a hands-on hobby. If social media is causing real stress or anxiety, seek support. Changing money habits often goes hand in hand with changing emotional patterns. And that's okay, it's not weakness, it's wisdom. A 3-step action plan. Before we finish, here's a 3-step plan you can start tonight. Pick one vivid goal and write it down in 1 sentence. Implement one friction tactic: delete a saved card, hide shopping apps, or set a 24-hour delay. Schedule one automatic transfer, even if it's just $5, into savings. Label it with your vivid goal. Do this for 30 days and track one impulse purchase you avoided. Watch how quickly those small shifts add up. Realistic mindsets. Self-kindness and flexibility. Changing habits isn't about perfection, it's about progress. If you slip and overspend, don't beat yourself up. Ask, what triggered it? What can I adjust? Then move forward. Small, consistent changes compound just like money does. A single overspend doesn't erase your journey, it's just feedback for next time. Closing, a few final reminders. Notice the environment that nudges you to spend. Use delays and friction to slow down impulses. Automate good habits, budget for joy, and design a spending pyramid that fits your priorities. Pair these practices with patience and self-compassion, and you'll move toward financial freedom not by cutting all pleasures, but by choosing them wisely. Try just one strategy this week. Notice how it changes your choices.